Go from this to this. It was in the darkest time of my life. I was sleeping on the floor, on top of being broke, on top of not having no chicks, on top of me not being confident in my physique. I was losing my hair. 1% better each day, 1% better each day, 1% better each day. Then boom, next thing you know, you look like me. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Congratulations, man. Y'all finally got me to make this video on how I got my hairline back. This has been by far the most requested video since like the beginning of my YouTube journey when I had 4 subscribers, man. And you know, I'm gonna finally give y'all the game, man. I'm gonna finally give y'all the step-by-step process that helped me go from this to this, right? So let's get right into it, man. How it started, man, it was 2019, man. And I was in the darkest time of my life, fellas. I was very depressed, man. I was working a job that I hated. I was extremely unconfident in my physique. I was broke, living in my grandparents' basement. Just bought a condo, was moved to the condo, but it wasn't updated. You know what I'm saying? With the floors, the painting, the bathrooms, the kitchen, didn't have no furniture, was sleeping on the floor, right? Women was playing me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going through the worst with women. They was ghosting me, you know what I'm saying? Playing me to the left, playing me to the right, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit, bro, you know, and I was just really unconfident, bro, on top of all of that, on top of being broke, on top of not having no chicks, on top of me not being confident in my physique, me hating the job that I worked every single day. I was losing my hair, right? And it was bad, fellas. It was to the point where I wouldn't even want to go nowhere, man. Like, unless I had a hat or a do-rag on, man. Like, it got to the point, bro, I wouldn't even want to go to church, bro, because you can't wear no do-rag at church. Like, I would be scared to sit in the back at church just because of my hair loss, bro. It was that bad, right? I wouldn't want to go swimming with my friends. You know what I'm saying? I stayed with a hat or a do-rag on. If you know, you know. If you was my friend and you watching this, you know I'm not capping, bro. It was bad, bro, and it was having an effect on my confidence, man. Like, I was so unconfident, bro, in my appearance. Right, I was so self-conscious in my appearance, right? And I can honestly say, fellas, man, I don't have no problem saying this. The 2 biggest motivation factors that jump-started my self-improvement journey is women and my hair. Them 2 things, right? I wanted to prove every woman wrong that did me dirty, and I wanted to be confident in my appearance with my hair, right? And those 2 things really jump-started everything, man. So let's go ahead and get right into exactly what I did to get my hair back, man. The first thing I did was a PRP shots. This is a procedure where they inject some type of gel into your hair, into the thinning areas to increase blood flow. Fellas, when you're losing your hair, all that means is that you have stagnant blood flow. When the blood flow is increased, that's going to stimulate hair growth, right? This cost me around $2,000. I remember I spent my stimulus check on it. I remember verbatim, this was 2019. And we did 4 sessions. They were about 2 months apart. And when I went in, they would just numb my head. You're awake. This isn't like a surgery. This is just a procedure. So I'm awake. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up. They just put the ice on my head, iced it, got it numb. And then it was like two girls. They had like these gels, and they was just putting the shots in my head. I didn't really feel it, man. It didn't really hurt that bad. You know what I'm saying? And this procedure, I'll be honest, fellas, like they told me, like sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't work. Like this doesn't work for everybody, right? And after a year is when you start seeing the majority of the results. But after a year, I saw a little bit of improvement, man, but I didn't see the improvement that I wanted. I didn't see the improvement that y'all see now. It was just okay, right? It still was to the point I still was wearing hats. I still was wearing do-rags, right? So I had to do more, right? And that's when my doctor recommended me Finasteride, right? So Finasteride is a medication that stops hair loss, right? So hair loss, man, is actually a disease, fellas. It's called alopecia, I believe. And, you know, this is very common, right? And what Finasteride does is it basically stops that. So once I started taking this, it's a pill, you take it once a day. And I started seeing more results once I started taking this, but it still wasn't to the point where I was fully confident. It still wasn't to the point where could not wear a hat, not wear a do-rag. Like, yes, it was a lot better from day one, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. And I'll be honest, man, Finasteride, I stopped taking it actually because it had some side effects, man. I'm not gonna get into the details, but fellas, it was affecting me in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut that out, man. I wasn't fucking with that, bro. It was affecting my performance in the bedroom. So I decided to stop taking that. And then, man, that's when I went into, you know, going to the gym, right? Hitting the gym. Fellas, I know this sounds crazy, but I saw the most progress with my hair once I started hitting the gym, right? And I believe it was for two reasons, man. First of all, hair loss, bro, it comes from stress, bro. As I mentioned, everything I was going through with being depressed, I was extremely stressed out, bro. A lot of y'all may be working a job y'all hated, maybe some of y'all used to. Y'all know how it is, man. When you, every day, you looking forward to the weekend, like you hate your job, bro. That was me. And not only that, I was going through the shit with women. I was broke, just moved, sleeping on the floor. I was stressed out, bro. The gym was relieving a lot of that stress, man. Like after work, when I was going in, and, you know, early in my, you know, transformation journey, man, just lifting all that weight, man, like taking all my anger out on the weight, man, relieved a lot of stress and made me happier, right? So relieving out a lot of that stress promoted my hair to grow back, right? That's one side of the coin. On the other side of the coin, man, once I started seeing my transformation physically, I felt unstoppable, bro. Like it was nothing that I felt like I couldn't accomplish. Yes, the physical transformation was cool. I was happy to see the progress that I saw with my physique, but it was more so the mental transformation, right? It was more so knowing that from 0 to 6 months, I didn't see anything. Month 7, I saw a little bit. Then month 9, boom, right? It was that between that 0 and 6 month mark, despite not seeing results, I kept going and kept working out as if I was seeing results, which led to me having the transformation, right? Once I knew that that worked, I took that same mindset with my hair. I took that same mindset with my finances. I took that same mindset with my dating life, right? With everything. And it has worked wonders for me, right? So the gym, man, honestly, bro, has been the biggest factor of me getting my hair back. I wouldn't lie to you, man. And even if you're not trying to get your hair back, fellas, the gym is so important, man. Like, bro, the gym has to be the foundation for everything, right? Because it's just little increments, 1% better each day, 1% better each day, 1% better each day. Then boom, next thing you know, you look like me, right? And then once you look like me, fellas, now the gym is easy. Like I'm in the gym doing harder workouts, way harder workouts than I was when I started. And I'm barely breaking a sweat, man. Like now it's just maintenance, right? I'm trying to gain a little bit of muscle, but it's not really as extreme as it was before. You know what I'm saying? So that was a major thing. Like once I started working out, fellas, I saw a lot of growth with my hair, bro. A lot of growth, man. But it was to the point at this time I wasn't wearing hats. I wasn't wearing do-rags everywhere I went. But I still wanted my hair to be a little bit thicker. I wanted to have that waves look, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I did, you know, topical minoxidil and oral minoxidil, right? So Finasteride was the medication that stops hair loss. Minoxidil is a medication that promotes hair growth, right? So the oral minoxidil, you just take the pill once a day. And then the topical minoxidil is what y'all saw me use in my morning transformation video. And that's where you just put the liquid on the thinning areas twice a day, put your do-rag on, you good to go, right? And the only thing that I don't like about minoxidil is that if you stop taking it, you're gonna lose your progression, right? You're gonna start losing your hair a little bit. Not to the extreme of like before you started taking it, but you'll definitely see a difference if you stop for a few days or a week, right? So if you're not a consistent person, if you don't have some type of structure, some type of routine to make sure you take the pill once a day and do the, topical morning and night, I wouldn't recommend minoxidil because it's gonna be wasting time and money. I'm not like that. I'm very routine oriented. It's not hard for me to remember to take a pill and then, use a topical twice a day. It's very easy. And you know, once I started taking this, I saw a lot more progress, bro. Like, and as I mentioned, I still take it to this day. Almost forgot to mention, fellas, for the Finasteride and the Minoxidil, two brands I recommend to purchase these from is Hims and Roman. Neither of these brands are sponsoring me, man. I would never tell y'all to purchase something from a brand if I haven't used it myself for over a year and know that it works. So either of those, they're both one and the same, bro, near the same prices, man. It doesn't matter which one you get. Roman is something you can order. Hims is something you can order as well, but depending on where you live, Hims is also in Target, man. So make sure y'all go check those out for the Minoxidil and the Finasteride, because those both definitely work, man. So now after I use the oral Minoxidil and the topical, Minoxidil, I started seeing a lot of progress, but I really wanted to maximize it the best way I could, any way possible, right? So that's when I invested in a Dermaroller, right? $5, man. Y'all actually saw me use this in my morning routine. And this, I'm just, as I've been speaking, y'all know, increased blood flow increases hair, right? So all the Dermaroller does is when you're stroking it on the thinning areas, it's increasing that blood flow underneath your hair. And then when you add the Minoxidil or whatever substance you use to, stimulate hair growth, right after you use the Dermaroller, it's like the perfect, reaction, right? And it's gonna stimulate hair growth. You know what I'm saying? So I use the Dermaroller either every other day at least, but sometimes every day, depending on the week. And I just do 25 strokes each way on the thinning area. So 25 strokes vertically, 25 strokes horizontally on my corners and my crown. And that's had a tremendous difference, man. It's a little bit, tedious, but hey, it works, bro. It works, man. And once those 5 things are how I got my hair back, man. And, I wanted to give y'all the game on how to do it, man. It was a tough journey, man. But, the gym, was probably the biggest outlier out of all these steps, man. But, all of these work, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Definitely consult with your doctor before doing all of them. But there's also additional things that you can do as well, man. You could do micropigmentation. If you don't know what that is, look it up. You could do a hair transplant. If you don't know what that is, look it up, right? There's other things that you can do to stimulate hair growth, man. And it's not spoken on enough, man. Hair is very important for a man, bro. It's very important for your confidence. Everybody can't pull off that bald look, man, right? You know what I'm saying? So hair is very important, man. And also, man, the Dermaroller, I forgot to mention, works very well on your beard, too. If you're trying to grow a beard, you can rub that Dermaroller on your beard, put that black Jamaican castor oil, as I mentioned before, on your beard, and you'll definitely see some growth. Jamaican black castor oil is too thick for your hair, depending on, where you are in your hair loss, journey. But it's not too thick for, like, your beard, bro. And that's how I grew my beard, fellas. So I wanted to give y'all the game, man. That's a step-by-step process, man. You know what I'm saying? And it will work for you, but if it doesn't work, there's other options, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been able to take, this journey with my hair and the gym and apply it to everything, man. I know that consistent steps, sticking with a routine every single day, staying persistent even when you don't see the results, right, can yield you success with anything, fellas, with your finances, with your dating life, with your physique, with your hair, right, with reading a book, fellas, anything, right? You just got to keep staying consistent. And the gym taught me that, bro. If it wasn't for the gym, I wouldn't be making the money that I'm making. If it wasn't for the gym, my hair would have never grew back, bro. The gym teaches you so much, bro, and I'm just thankful that I started my journey, man. So that's how I grew my hair back, man. I appreciate all the love y'all been showing me, man. This has been my biggest month so far, and it's only 5 days into the month, man. I didn't surpass my monthly numbers for, August and September in 5 days this month, man. So I just appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to keep giving y'all value. I see all of y'all comments. I respond back to every comment of what y'all want me to do, what y'all want me to post. This was the most highly requested video since I started, my channel. But, keep commenting, topics y'all want me to cover, and I'm going to keep giving y'all value, man. I love y'all. Peace.